Mic check, mic check. The sound coming through. Mic check, mic check. Working on the sound situation. All right, so we coming through.
You understand? You done found a new breed of Hebrews that stand and walk with the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. And we don't care who we got to come up against. You ain't standing before this truth. You understand? We done took them all on and gonna continue to take them all on.
Of my true love's head.
Surrounded by Edomites, lost a lot of truth to this tree of life. Open up the book just to see I'm right. Reminiscing on my ancestors, on those ships who had to plead for life. Took us to a place where ain't never safe there. Poisoning our foods and put our children up in daycare. Fresh out of slavery, still thinking that they care. Guns in the community, children can't play there. Brothers still brainwashed, we died for that same cause. Took away our history, believing that we ain't lost. Brother, I'm an Israelite, sin is like kryptonite. Brothers won't pray, no, they rather link a chick tonight. Praises to the Most High, I ain't like most guys. Eyes on the future, but I learned from a boat ride. Tribe of Benjamin, inherited on both sides. Background Jamaican, mistreated and I know why. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
Kwam Yasha Allah, sons of the power. Rise from the ghetto when Satan want us devoured. The seal of the Lord ain't found in church towers. Never dying on my knees like no coward. Wanna be an Israelite, you gon' need more than fringes. You gon' need to show you approve and get in them scriptures. Oh, I forgot to mention, traumatized from the lynching. Homicide, we the victim, Amistad ain't the ending. Kids with PTSD, suffering symptoms, never getting treatment, something he gotta sleep with. Stockholm syndrome so long, it ain't a secret. That's why I die for them brothers I'm facing east with. Cause I'm an Israelite, crackers better get it right. Visions of my enemies, death flow through my dreams at night. And if your mind ain't there, then we don't dream alike. Reporting live from hell, home of Christians and Edomites.
I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
While they play the sidelines, comfortable on benches. Catch me on the front lines, putting work in trenches. Making sure our election, preparing for Armageddon. Mastering this profession of prophesying these lessons. Protecting our adolescents and answering all their questions. Teaching the love they reflection, no matter what the complexion. We got a common connection, a part of God's hand selection. A shot at the resurrection, through us achieving perfection. But to give life takes sacrifice. Battle demons every fight. Short days and long nights. Less sleep and more fights. More wisdom, more strife. Telling everybody that they wrong and you're right. I'm an Israelite, blood of an Israelite. I ride for my Israelites and die for my Israelites. We owe a debt cause Christ paid the price. So who ready to give their life the life of an Israelite?
I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
Feel me? Alright, so check this out, man. Y'all on this education show. Haven't known, or if you haven't heard, we are live in effect on YouTube. What's the channel on YouTube? The Miseducation Show. That's on YouTube. You can check us out on YouTube. Make sure y'all like and subscribe and click that thing so you can get the notification as soon as we drop. You can follow us on Facebook at The Miseducation on Facebook. And if you want to call in and talk that shit, you can call in at 404 793 7180. You know what I'm saying? Again, that's 404 793 7180. I mean, I want to hear from y'all, man. I want y'all to chime in. I want people to get a voice because they say I don't give black women no real shot. You know what I'm saying? And we go in a lot on these sisters. And, you know, for the most part, it be warranted because ain't nobody else speaking on it. But then we talk about other shit, too, on the Miseducation Show. Whatever you want to get heard, you know what I'm saying? If you got some music you want to play or some beats you want played, you know what I'm saying, you can send it to the email at 144,000 Tazaid, that's spelled Tazaid at gmail.com. You can send in your music. Make sure it's an MP3 file, or your songs or whatever. Once again, the email is 144,000 Tazaid, spelled Tazaid at gmail.com. So yeah, we gonna get it cracking, man. I mean, shit. You know how we do. We just talk that shit, man. Talking shit. And you know, I mean, it's a lot of shit going on, you know what I'm saying? They had just recently had the government on shutdown, whatever the hell that mean. I still don't know what that mean. Like a government being shut down, the federal government, what does that mean? Does that mean no traffic tickets? Do that mean niggas ain't getting food stamps? What that mean? What does a government shutdown mean? You know what I'm saying? Why should we care? Because they was over there fighting. They fight. Well, they not fighting anymore. Matter of fact, they just concluded that the House passed the bill giving Trump like what, $5 billion to build that wall. So they about to build a wall for real, like they about to build a wall to keep out the Hispanic people, man. So this wall gonna go up, and so I guess pretty soon, like if you was to look from outer space or something, you gonna be able to see this wall just at the American border in North America. You just gonna see this wall. That shit crazy. I wonder, is it gonna be like the wall of China? Cause you just can't build any wall. If that shit ain't like the wall of China, then you ain't built no wall at all. You see that wall of China, the Great Wall of China? Man, get a picture of that shit. Man, that shit look like motherfucking aliens built that shit. Niggas might have built that. Y'all know niggas build pyramids. We like to do shit free. We might have built that wall of China over there too. Take a look at the wall of China. How far that shit go? It say? You see that wall of China, the Great Wall of China? Man, get a picture of that shit. Anyway, listen, they about to build a wall, man, to keep the Hispanics out, which don't make no sense to me. Because if you know anything about Juan and Pablo, they build underground tunnels. They going right up under that wall. It ain't going to stop nothing. 13,171 miles. I don't know how far that is in relative to, you know what I'm saying, like the U.S. border, but that sounds like a long ways. Like, how far is California from here? Ain't nothing but 2,000 miles. So from here to California, that spans the whole U.S., right? So that means that it could circle this bitch about 7 times. Damn. So they about to build a wall that it only got to be really up to about 3,000 miles, 4,000 miles long. And $5 billion, it seemed like that should cover the cost. You know what I'm saying? All Trump doing really is just going down the list of shit that he said he was going to do, and he just executing on that shit. He talking about that prison reform. They did the prison reform, whatever that's supposed to mean. You know what I'm saying? They sending niggas home. know it's gonna be some stipulations on that. You know they probation gonna be hell, boy. That probation gonna be hell. If you sneeze wrong, your ass going back to jail, nigga. That probation shit. So I mean, Trump, that motherfucker a villain, man. Like he put up a GoFundMe. I don't know if that shit was real or not, but they put up a GoFundMe, and that shit got like 12. I seen some shit where they got 12 million in 3 days. People just people just giving money to build that wall. And I'm like, damn, white people don't make no sense to me. Like, y'all really believe the Hispanics is the real issue? Something wrong with you. You smoking something. Everybody know that the real issue in America, the real issue is you white people. Build a wall keeping white people from the Midwest out of the cities. How about you do that? Build a wall surrounding the whole Midwest. Do that. We need to build a wall, shit, just here in Georgia. Build a wall from Dunwoody to Sandy Springs, blocking white people from coming into the city anymore. Because white people show up and ruin things, man. Like, it don't nothing good when white people show up. Nothing good happens when white people show up. And I'm just calling it how I see it. Donald Trump on some bullshit. Donald Trump, all this money that they coming out of the ass with, I just imagine how black people could use that, man. I mean, be 100 with it. Like, how much shit? Hey, you have to cut that shit distracting the fuck out of me. Yeah, that's why we need headphones. Do this shit, you know what I'm saying? Broke your headphones, huh? Damn. But yeah. So you know what I'm saying? They building walls and shit. And I just want to say to my Hispanic people, man, fuck Trump, man. You know what I'm saying? I stand with y'all 100%. When y'all ready to get it cracking, you know what I'm saying? I'm here with you. I stand with you. Send some of your senoritas and your margaritas. You know what I'm saying? We goddamn have a good time. Like, honestly, I don't know what's keeping black Hispanic people from linking up and getting away from white people anyway. Imagine it was just a mass migration of black and Hispanic people just away from white people. You know what I'm saying? Just, I don't know where to go, but just away from white people, right? Nigga, every night it's gonna be parties. It's gonna be cookouts. It's gonna be festivities going on. It's gonna be a lot of fucking, a lot of babies being made, a lot of goddamn ciphers, freestyle sessions. It's gonna be a lot of slap boxing. Nigga, that shit would be wonderful, nigga. It would almost be like you not being oppressed. You know what I'm saying? Like if we just had a big migration of Hispanic and black, and you know what white people would do? They would follow us, man. They would follow us to see what the hell we doing, where we going. Yo, would they not? Like white people be trying to tag along and shit. Want to get down with all the good Mexican food being cooked, all the good Jamaican food and all that shit going on. They gonna be trying to be part of that, man. That's what would really happen if we was just be like, you know what? White folks ain't even cool. Let's just pack up. Let's just move on out. Let's just head somewhere where there is no white man in sight. And you know what white people gonna do? They gonna tag along, harass us, you know what I'm saying, try to attack us, try to harm us. White people is evil, man. White people is just diabolical. I would really love to see that happen. So we need to make that happen. Just a grand exodus of black people away from white people. And I guarantee you, you're going to see white people doing everything in their power to stop what we got going on. Wait a minute, Jerome, you gotta go to work tomorrow. I mean, I'm talking about niggas just saying fuck their job, fuck their houses, fuck, you know what I'm saying, all these positions, fuck going to job interview, fuck all that bullshit. And we just be like, you know what, this place ain't for us. You know, we gotta go do our own thing. Pablo, come on, let's hop in the coupe. We riding out. We headed somewhere far away from white people. Nigga, that shit would be beautiful. I don't know what we waiting on. You know we gonna be, man, come on, man. Niggas gonna be selling smell goods, socks, t-shirts. You know somebody gonna bring the studio. It's gonna be a mobile studio. We're gonna be making music. It's gonna be reggaeton and rap combined. Do you know Benjamin, so-called Jamaicans? They gonna be bringing that goddamn Caribbean music. I mean, as I'm just talking about, I'm imagining. Just imagine how dope it'll be. Imagine all the women. Think about all of our tribes just looking good, just free. You know what I'm saying? Not like, because as we do things, like we always like, even in these holidays, like they got Christmas, I guess in a couple days, we do things, and in the back of our mind, it's still like, oh shit, you know, I gotta go to work tomorrow, or just your day-to-day bullshit. Let's just say we said fuck all that shit. Just dropped everything. I ain't showing up to work. We ain't celebrating these holidays. We ain't doing none of that. We just leaving out and we enjoying our time with each other as a nation. And I ain't being phony, like, you know what I'm saying? Of course we ain't all gonna get along. We ain't all gonna, you know, see eye to eye. It's gonna be beefs. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be beefs. It's gonna be fights on who should be in charge and things like that. But the most important thing is we ain't gonna be around white folks. We are going to be free of whitey. Ain't it time for that? Like, ain't it time to just be completely free of whitey? Cause I mean, they doing everything in their power to just exercise they hate on us, and at this point, it's almost as if we letting them just, you know, express their hate. Somebody calling in? You know what I'm saying? It's almost as if we letting them express their hate. And so I'm trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, like, what the fuck, how the fuck are we supposed to just continue to go about being victims, you know what I'm saying, perpetrating the victim in America? Like, as y'all seeing the walls being built, black people, don't think that white people somehow throwing you a bone or some shit, or they done forgot about you and they not gonna come. See, it's funny how they did it. They did the prison reform shit, which was supposed to get niggas' attention. And then right on top of that, they come around with building this wall. So they satisfied niggas a little bit, almost to throw us off guard, and then to come around and then come at the Hispanics, so we don't really pay attention to what's going on over there. But we really need to be paying attention to what's going on over there too. We need to be seeing what they doing all over at that wall. Because they ain't just coming with a building squad and then putting shit up. They coming with private security contractors with guns and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still going to be people crossing as they building that wall. It's a lot of things that go behind building that wall. You know, the white man going to make it to where, you know, he going to make us like a clear enemy, like shoot on sight type shit. So we need to be watching what they doing over there in that wall as they building. Which, like I said, that wall ain't gonna mean shit because the Hispanics is known to go underground on your ass anyway. What was his name? Julio Chavez? Not Julio Chavez. Who's the drug dealer? Pablo Escobar? Not Pablo Escobar. Um, the drug dealer just Juan. Some. He was what when they tried to get. What's that drug dealer name? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, look him up. I can't remember his name, but they just recently got him, and he was ducking and hiding for a minute, going all underground and shit. What's his name? It's so many of them. Goddamn, I can't remember his name. You just had a picture of him though. You gotta show his name somewhere over there. Go back to images one time. That's him right there, all the way to the right. Yeah. What's his name? El Chapo. El Chapo. They came for El Chapo. El Chapo had burrows dug into the ground. So that wall shit ain't gonna mean shit, but it's more like a psychological thing, just really showing just how much hatred they got for us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm running short on time. We had sound issues. You know what I'm saying? We working on getting a new date to run this show. We just trying to figure out. I gotta figure out, you know what I'm saying, how we gonna man the board, motherboard, and shit like that. But I'm definitely working on a new date for the show. And we wrapping up on this time already. Once again, I apologize. We're gonna get this sound thing right. We gonna get it right. We're gonna get it right. I apologize once again. You know what I'm saying? But shit, what else going on out there? Yeah, what's going on out there in the world? Goddamn, the Super Bowl coming up soon. Who you think gonna be in the Super Bowl? You got they already did the wild card. Falcons ain't in. You know the Super Bowl gonna be here in Atlanta. Oh yeah. We gotta step out and do something. For the Super Bowl, it'll almost be like not even.
You hear about that one chick? She like 6 or something years old. She told her class she wanted to be a stripper when she grew up.
Damn. A 6-year-old told her class she wanted to be a stripper when she grew up. Is she black? God damn. That's another one. Another one lost. That's another one lost. I bet she live in Atlanta. That's all these bitches side hustles in Atlanta. Strip and hoe. They strip and hoe on the side. That's just what they do. You know what I'm saying? And my whole thing is, if you gonna do that, just be 100. Like, you can't be a former hoe and then expect niggas to treat you on a level above what you was. Like, you know how you'll run into niggas and they'll be like, listen, I used to pimp, I was a drug dealer, I was a gang banger. And then he tell you what type of brother he was, or he may still be, but it give you a fair chance to judge him. The problem with women is that you don't get that with women. Like, women will put on a decent outfit, talk decent, you know what I'm saying, act decent, and you looking at everything about their life. I mean, living in a 2-bedroom apartment somewhere in the hood on Section 8 with 3 kids, and you like, hold on now, something ain't adding up. But then she ain't telling you that, listen, I used to hoe. If you came up to me and was like, listen, I was an ex-hoe, you know what I'm saying, I used to bust my ass over there at Diamonds of Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, trying to get this cash, and it was just a temporary thing, then a nigga could deal with you on a respectable level. Like, you know what, she came to me, and that's what she was doing, and now I could deal with her different. But a lot of you hoes that y'all put on this outfit of being a decent human being when you really ain't shit bitch. Like, and that's my problem. Like, if you was 100, then I could be like, listen, she 100. She showing me that she willing to put it on the line and express to me who she is or who she was or what she may not want to be. And it's easy to deal with somebody that's like that. But when you dealing with somebody that you got to find out they a scandalous motherfucker, that it changes your whole aspect on them. It changes your whole get down. Like, it makes you standoffish, and it makes you kind of resent other bitches like her. You know what I'm saying? Because for one bitch, it's 3 more bitches that look like them, act like them, talk like them. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just, when you see one bitch, she's a carbon copy of many other bitches. So it ain't like, you know what I'm saying, we talking about some shit that goes over people's head. It's just, it ain't talked about because we want to act like when we talk about women, we talking about something sanctified and holy that shouldn't be talked about. When that's not what we dealing with in this society. In this society, majority of women are gremlins. They criminals. Murderers, extortionists, false accusers. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Put niggas on. Listen, I don't care how you chop it up. Child support is extortion. Child support is extortion. Listen, there's a sister, what was this, in Florida, I believe, where a brother she put him on child support. And the nigga came, shot up her car with her in it and his 2-year-old baby. Killed both of them. And my whole thing was like, you want me to feel sorry for her, but if you show me that you willing to extort me for my paper, bitch, you should be riding around with the pistol. You know what I'm saying? Like, you over here taking me to war. You should be riding around with your armored vest in an armored vehicle with a pistol. Like, only a bitch could show up to your house after taking you to the white man and basically extorting you for your paper and then sit up in your house like it's cool. What? Okay, let me make it relatable because y'all gonna see it like, oh, he talking about women. If a nigga who's supposed to be your homeboy found out you was a dope dealer, whatever, you had money, and he knew sensitive information about you, and he used that information to extort money out you, is y'all just gonna be able to hang and be cool? I'm asking. Or is you gonna want to fight this nigga on sight or kill this nigga? It's the same way with women. If you go down to the courts and you put me on child support, bitch, you need to be coming with your guns ready because you basically what you saying. So that's why I say if a bitch die, like if a nigga kill a sister over child support, she died as a casualty of war. Like she died in mutual combat. And that's straight up. It sounds cruel, but that's what it is. You waging war against him. What you expect him to do? What you expect him to do? And it ain't like a nigga, the average nigga got the guns to just go fight the white man, who's the initiator of the bullshit. So he gonna fight who's closest to him, who he could touch, who he could get to, which is you. I don't understand how y'all sisters could go over there and pick up your child support paycheck and not have your guns. Like, you should be coming in the door like, boom. You know what I'm saying? Lay the check on the ground, man. Hands up. You know what I'm saying? Back against the wall. You know what I'm saying? That's how you should be coming in the room with trying to get your child support check. They coming in the room like just lolly dolly dog. Everything all good. And in your mind, you hate that bitch. I just wish we could. I wanna stand out the courtroom, the family courtroom, and just film the look on bitches' faces when they walk in there knowing they about to put their nigga on child support. I bet you they got a dumb, stupid, proud look on their face too. Like to wake up and then you know today is the day I'm about to go put my nigga on child support. Like that day is the day you have declared war on your baby daddy. So when I heard about that story of the little baby getting shot up and the baby mama getting shot up, shit, that's collateral damage. That's collateral damage. That baby had to die. So it's understood that niggas ain't nothing to fuck with. That's the problem in America. Like black men, we marks, man. Like we the fuck wittables. What I like to say. We who niggas we who people get at. Nations get at. We just get got at. You know what I'm saying? It don't be no consideration about the retaliation. Like why is that? Like why is it when some shit happens, it's expected for a nigga to retaliation to be subservient, quiet, and belittled and dumbed down. When a nigga clap back how he's supposed to clap back, then all of a sudden everybody want to get in the uproar. That shit is odd to me, man. Like I just don't understand how sisters could be taking money out of a nigga's account, come around him and demand shit or talk shit or threaten him, and then expect not for a nigga to put a knife to your throat or a gun in your mouth or hog tie your ass up and burn your ass. Like, what you think niggas ain't really gonna get? You think niggas ain't really about? Niggas will get gully like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't all Obamas and Martin Luther Kings. Some niggas will get gully. And I be feeling like sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it's wicked, but sometimes the earth need to see a black man just get gutter. You know what I'm saying? Like the Mexican cartels, how they be chopping motherfuckers up, throwing them in tar and all that shit. Listen, that shit evil over drug money, doing that to their brothers and shit. But motherfuckers need to see us get gully from time to time. That's all I'm saying. Motherfuckers need to see us get gully from time to time. Because they think shit sweet. Should no bitch feel comfortable enough to walk her stupid ass down to the child support court, put a nigga on child support, then come around and demand some shit out you about her child and your child? Bitches, if you don't know, if you take away a man's ability to dictate what he deems necessary for his child, it ain't for you to dictate what's necessary for your child and what's not necessary. All that should be filtered through the man anyway. If you was a respectable bitch, you would have the mindset to know, okay, we didn't work out, which is y'all breaking up, which is wrong in itself. You should stick together. But let's say you break up. If you was an honorable woman, even in your mindset, you should be like, listen, I'm going to filter what this child needs through his father, because his father would know best. No, I couldn't keep him, but I'm going to make sure that his father has the say-so on what this child needs and this child don't need. Who, Cap? Well, you want to call in? Oh, yeah, bring him in. Cap, Cap who? Which one? Yo. Shalom. Who is this? Shalom. Who is this? Is it playing? Cap who, though? You ain't telling me who. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, you act like we ain't got more than one captain in the school. Can you hear me? We just trying to get his voice heard. Cal. Hello? Long no cry. Well, you might have had to want to work this out before you try to. Goodness gracious. Well, we just look rinky dink from time to time. Hello? You know what I'm saying? All right, so can they still hear me on the show? Like, can I still continue with the show? All right, so we trying to get the call in, you know what I'm saying? Cam Radazai of the ISUPK trying to chime in on this thing we talking about, man, about you child extortionists. You know what I'm saying? And you sisters, man, y'all should really hate yourself. Like, you should look in the mirror and really feel ashamed of yourself, man. Like, your most valuable asset, which is a black man, you just willing to do whatever to destroy him because of how you feel, how you interpret how things should go. And it's absolutely disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting because you don't know what you're doing. All you doing is doing the bidding of your slave master. You love Whitey so much. And you want to appease Whitey so much that you willing to do whatever to destroy his enemy, who is the black man. You would do whatever to see the white man conquer. And it's disgusting. You should feel ashamed of yourself. If you have a son, you should feel ashamed of yourself. You should be disgusted with yourself that the idea of putting your child's father on child support would even come in your mind. And that's simply what it is. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear no bitch opinion about nothing. I'm just going to keep it 100. They talking about open dialogue. Be honest with you, I don't be wanting to hear a bitch opinion about much. Because it's going to be something stupid. It's going to be something in favor of her slave master and against the black agenda. They think automatic white supremacy. Black women think automatic white supremacy. If you don't control a bitch's thoughts, she's going to think white supremacist thoughts. They say pimping is wrong. And pimping is wrong. The action of selling a woman's body for a profit is wrong. But the concept of controlling a bitch's soul is absolutely correct. Like, I don't want your pussy. You gave your pussy up already. Or maybe it was taken, and that ain't right. Maybe somebody took your innocence, and that ain't right. All that could be redeemed and forgiven. We can look past that. But, bitch, I want your soul, bitch. I want your soul. I want to control your thoughts and your feelings. I want to tell you how to express your emotions. Because if a nigga ain't dictating how you express your emotions, how you express your thoughts, you going to automatically be white supremacist. Black women are not capable of expressing their thoughts without a black man filtering it. If a black woman thinks on her own, she's going to think as a neo-Nazi white supremacist. And I'm not talking about the low-level, go-get-the-water type white supremacist. She gonna think on the level of Don Imus, Donald Trump white supremacist. Like, her actions is going to be what the grand wizards of the head of the clan would do to destroy black people. That's how extreme she gonna get for white supremacy. Because they easily fooled and deceived based on based on how they made. You know what I'm saying? Like, a bitch is made to serve and be subservient. So because she's a white supremacist, so because we live in a white supremacist society, a bitch is going to fold and mold into that white supremacy. Easily. It's automatic. You don't believe me, then You know what I'm saying? Check out that doll test. I think NBC did it. Where they did a doll test on black children, and they asked the black children, they put up a white doll and a black doll, and they said, which is the good doll, which is the bad doll, and they automatically put the white doll up as the good doll. Black children. That's because we automatically into white supremacy, and don't even realize it. That's why you got to have a brother that's radical against white supremacy and about the black agenda to control one, the leadership of black people, and two, the leadership of the black woman. Because niggas ain't exempt. It's weak, homosexual Uncle Tom Christian church ass niggas is the reason why black women get to be verified in their white supremacist thoughts. Because them weak niggas ain't gonna stand up and say nothing. Them weak niggas, if anything, you know what I'm saying, they gonna enjoy being an Uncle Tom in America. They understand what selling out black people gets them. Even if it means blowing on a rod or two. They'll blow on that rod or two, have them a wife at home that they acting like they just with her. Meanwhile, they sleeping with prostitutes and they engaged in that down low homosexual lifestyle. Don't tell me, I know, I live in Atlanta. I know about the niggas around here that engage in active down low homosexual lifestyles. They got a wife at home, a full out wife and kids, but they engaged in a down low homosexual lifestyle. That's the average Christian nigga in Atlanta. Now, it's real niggas out here. It's just we been down out, and tried it down, and it's not even counted for. You know what I'm saying? But we rising up. It's going to be a power shift. It's going to be a power shift, and this power shift must happen. Otherwise, black bitches, with the assistance of faggot niggas and white supremacists, are going to destroy black people and race us off the map. If it don't happen. Black women is full-time in the abortion clinics just getting that womb yanked. That be part of the day. Well, I'm going to wake up, go get my womb yanked. I don't know, you know what I'm saying, even if it's a baby up there, but I know I slipped up last week or a couple weeks ago with some random nigga. So I'm just going to run by the abortion clinic, get it yanked one time, make sure ain't nothing up in there. Make sure nothing up in there, make sure it's real vacant and dry. And then I'm going to go ahead and head on to work or go ahead and go shopping. You know what I'm saying? Be in the club the same night. Womb yanking be a routine in the black community. It be like how you go get your nails done. Bitch, I'm about to go ahead and go get this womb yank. You think I'm bullshit. Nigga, when I used to slave, like on the plantation slave, I would hear the bitches talk that, you know, like in the factory type shit. And I heard a conversation one time where a bitch said, she said, girl, I got pregnant by my side nigga. And he was the enemy of my baby daddy. You know I had to get that abortion. That's what she said. Like she casually talking about murdering a baby because she got pregnant by the side nigga who was like enemies of her boyfriend, probably on some gang shit. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's full out white supremacist mindset and agenda. That's a full out white supremacist agenda. She was complacent in talking about murdering a black child because she slept with her boyfriend's, her baby daddy's enemy. And she talking about this at work, like, you know what I'm saying? This is a lunchroom conversation. I would be ashamed to speak something like, if I was to tell anybody, it would be in the privacy of vacant areas somewhere off in the woods, 30 to 40 miles away from civilization, and I'm just having a coming to moment. You know what I'm saying? There's no way I would casually talk about some shit like that. But that's how this bitch was talking. It lets you know that these bitches is maniac, suicidal killers. Nigga, like, all them abortions turns you into a Jeffrey Dahmer. We dealing with Jeffrey Dahmer, nigga. You laying down with a black woman, you slept with Jeffrey Dahmer, nigga. Depending on her body count. You get you a black woman in Atlanta, nigga, you better ask her, what's your body count? That should be the first thing on the agenda when you... Then talk to him like that, man. You niggas over there, queen. Man, talk to these black women like what the level they on. So what's your body count? That's how I talk to them. If I run into a new bitch, I'll be like, so what's your body count? You out here fucking? Cause you can't say, do you got a boyfriend or are you seeing somebody, you talking to somebody, because then that sound too, you know, you could slide around that. You got to ask her straight up, you fucking? I ran into a bitch at Taco Mac. I said, you married? She said, yeah, I am, man. I said, where your ring at? You fucking? You fucking around with your husband? I asked her that. And she ain't getting mad and try to act like she was offended. She knew that thing wasn't worth much. She know what the value is of the vagina out here in these streets. It ain't but worth $40. So you got to talk to these bitches like they worth $40. I'm saying this shit on camera, and I'm real as fuck about it. I'm going to tell my daughter this. If you act like a $40 bitch, expect niggas to treat you like that. And I'm going to tell my daughter straight up, you got a long hill to climb as a black woman. Just being a black woman alone, niggas going to think you ain't shit. And it's because other bitches out here in these streets. I'm going to tell my daughter that. I don't give a fuck. You can get mad. Y'all niggas gonna get mad. That's what I said. If you a sister, call in, man. The call in number 4 is... Oh, did you get that thing working yet? We're gonna have to figure that out. We probably have it working by next week. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good, though. We're going to have that call-in number. I want sisters to call in and chime in. And if you got some shit to talk, you know what I'm saying? Talk that shit. I'm willing to, you know what I'm saying? I'm willing to go back and forth with you because if you could prove me a liar, then I'll shut the fuck up. I'm that type of nigga. I'll be like, okay, I see what she's saying. But as far as what I'm seeing nothing but tricks and hoes in the black community. And it's more tricks than it is pimps, and it's more hoes than it is bad bitches. You understand that? A boss bitch. What's a boss bitch? Let's redefine what a boss bitch is. A boss bitch, she brings her substance to her husband. She brings her substance. What she gains in these streets is for her family to eat on. Why I say that? Because a lioness is what? She's the counterpart to the lion. And what do the lioness do? She go out, hunt with other lioness, and what they do? They let their husband eat first once they get the kill. They bring the substance to their husband, and he eats first. Why? Because he out in civilization, conquering territory, establishing their borders, and keeping the enemies away from them so that their children can grow and prosper. So they understand that he eats first. So a boss bitch, if you're going to be a lioness to a lion, you want a king, then you got to bring your substance. And you can't trip when you got the help of another woman, your man's woman, bringing in her substance too. Y'all work together, or if you can't work together by shutting the fuck up and doing your part and not worrying about what that other woman doing. That's what you do. If you know that you can't handle your man having another woman, don't complain about what you can't change. Just shut the fuck up and be quiet. You can't change that. You can change your reaction to the inevitable, but you can't change the inevitable. You feel me? Hell, if I know the world gonna end because a meteor coming, I can't get mad at the meteor for doing what the fuck it's supposed to do. I gotta change how I gotta change how I'm gonna take this shit. That's all I'm saying. So if you a boss bitch, then display boss bitch qualities. You understand? Listen, if you come into a relationship and you live in one lifestyle, one particular lifestyle where you get your hair done every other week and it costing you $700 every other week, and the nails and the makeup and all that, and you maintaining that by yourself, if you get with a man, don't expect him to pick up the mantle for you. You keep doing what you doing. What nigga you know? Get his hair braided every week, get a new outfit every other week, get with a bitch, then expect her to do that. Now he keep doing what he doing, and she keep doing what he doing. Where y'all meet at is where he needs you at. That's where you come and contribute. You ain't gotta contribute more than what you coming with, but you gotta contribute something. And don't expect the nigga to pick up the mantle for you. If that's how you getting down, go ahead and do that. Like, listen, I ain't opposed to going to these nice restaurants, these 5-star restaurants, if that's how you getting down. But just because I'm with you, don't expect me to come out my pocket because that's what you want to do. Bitch, if you paying for that shit, then if you want me to come along, pay for me too. If not, you going to be one lonely bitch sitting at your 5-star restaurant, eat your motherfucking wontons and all that other shit. That's on you. Goofy bitch. That's the problem. Y'all watching that Love and Hip Hop, which is really just a show of the goofiest bitches that ever exist on earth. Goofy hoes that really some trout mouth bitch. Really these hoes is the bottom of the barrel. The type you get, they the swoop. They get passed around. They get passed around. That's why in a small little circle, every nigga done had them. They pass around hoes that you niggas elevate on the level of respectability. Like the other day, I heard 21 Savage talking about Amber Rose. I don't understand. She's a known hoe. How do you talk about a hoe in any other capacity other than that, yeah, that little swoop over there? He over there talking about her in a respectable way. I was surprised. I said, when the game done changed? I would never talk about a hoe in a respectable way. I spit when I talk about hoes on purpose, so you know that I don't really respect these hoes. Okay, in the world, niggas did sleep with them hoes, but we ain't never put them on no level of respect. You would keep them hoes underneath in subjection where they supposed to be. But now you elevating these hoes to a level where they got coming out and they expressing their opinions, i.e. Cardi B. Cardi B, if real niggas was real niggas, Cardi B existence should have never happened. As soon as she would have dreamed about being a damn rapper, a nigga would have put some rod down her throat and told her to shut up and get back in the kitchen. If niggas was really being real niggas, how real niggas is supposed to operate, the existence of Cardi B and Nicki Minaj or whoever would have never happened. I want to be a rapper. Man, put this in your mouth. Go wrap up this sandwich in the kitchen. Shut the fuck up. Talking that shit. Talking about you want to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? That let me know niggas out here slipping too. So it ain't just the hoes. It ain't just the hoes. It's a lot of backbiting going on out here. A lot of backbiting. And what I mean by backbiting, once you get with a bitch that you know that been passed around, don't try to undercut the next man that done already had the bitch. That's your bitch now, nigga. You don't have to come around and make him look weak for letting go of a hoe. You the one that caped up, nigga. Didn't nobody tell you to cape up? You caped up. So if you cape up and save a nigga scraps, that's on you, my nigga. Don't try to act like she was just mistreated and, you know what I'm saying, supposed to be treated like a queen and a nigga didn't live up to that. Nah, she was a swoop. And that's how she ended up with your silly behind. And leave it at that. Don't backbite or try to stab that nigga in the back or turn on that nigga. Display some brotherhood, man. Display some brotherhood. You understand? Like, this just don't make no sense to me, man. It don't make no sense to me. We got the call thing working yet? Because I'm about to wrap this thing on up, man. I think that's pretty much all we got to say on this situation. Listen, man, we're going to have this call thing working next week, man. Until you Cardi B bitches out there, man, listen, take your baby daddy off child support and look in the mirror and say to yourself, I ain't shit. It will be therapeutic. You don't understand the type of relief you could give yourself immediately. If you a sister out there depressed, suffering from schizophrenia or whatever type, look yourself in the mirror and say, you know what? I ain't shit. Say it 10 times a day. I ain't shit. It's going to relieve you of the false reality that you living in. The false reality is that you special, and you not. You the average bust down bitch that every nigga talk about. You the problem. You the problem. Your miserable existence is your problem. And you don't want to live up to that. And that's the problem. So anyway, man, y'all make sure y'all subscribe at the Miseducation Show on YouTube, Miseducation Show on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Once again, we got the call-in number. Well, we're going to do that. We don't give a call-out at the end of the show. Nah. If you got music or anything like that, you can turn it in to 144,000 Tazaid, that's spelled TAZAIAD, at gmail.com. We'll get your music played on the show, free promotion. You know what I'm saying? And with that, we out, man. Holla at you, see. Peace.